Hi, welcome back to Wiki Puzzles. The second battle of the YouTube puzzlers took place in June, and I wanted to participate in it again with my own video. The puzzlers chose a very unique puzzle this time, the 750-piece puzzle by Galison. Not only the piece count is different this time, but also the shape of it. It's not the usual rectangle, but a heart shape made of flowers. So I guess it's not a coincidence that it has the name Flora Heart. The puzzle I opened here is brand new, it just does not have a plastic wrap on the outside by default, which I find very cool. And don't forget the fact that it can improve the time for speed puzzling, of course. I think I haven't done any of this kind of puzzles before, so I didn't really have a strategy how to work on this one. It was obvious for me that I shouldn't start with sorting the edge pieces, because I couldn't know if it's easy or would be a waste of time. I always use the reference picture during puzzling, and I wanted to do this for this puzzle too. I had two options, the picture on the puzzle box or the picture that came in the box. I chose the second one, and the reason for this is that on the box the puzzle pieces are also drawn in the picture, and I didn't want that extra help. It was more challenging to not to know the exact shape of the pieces based on the picture. Some pieces could be found easily with the picture, but I sorted most of them to different piles to work on them later. Major colors of the flowers are pink, purple, yellow, red, a certain shade of orange and green. I tried to follow the shape of the heart, but such in a hurry it was more difficult than I expected. Some flowers are very similar, and I didn't know which piece goes to which of the same colored ones. In the process, I started to flip all the pieces over to see the color of each. When I finally saw the colors of all the remaining pieces at once, I began to focus on certain colors. The yellow parts were trickier, and to be honest, I don't know why. There weren't that many of them, but still, for some reason, I just didn't feel it. This is the point where I didn't really know how to continue. I tried to look for pieces in the pile, which seemed to have a little different shade than the other ones. For example, I tried to find the places of the lighter shade pieces. The dark purple pile was scary big, I knew I would only deal with it at the end. But it looked like the lighter ones slowly found their places in the puzzle. The center of the flowers also gave me a little help. I could build them and put the remaining pieces around them in the flowers. On the one hand, the shape of the pieces helped, because it was easy to find a very unique piece with a funny shape and fill the puzzle in with it. But on the other hand, my eyes had to get used to the fact that there was no system in the pile. It would have been difficult to sort them by shape. So I just had to accept it and make the most of it. Before I started the puzzle, I didn't check any puzzling times from other competitors, because I didn't want it to have any effect on my puzzling. I had a very big dream. I thought it would be really cool to finish it in 2.5 hours. It turned out I didn't really know what to expect from this puzzle. It's still true that it would have been cool, but I couldn't make it. It was stated in the battle description that some kind of breaks are allowed during puzzling. I don't really know what were the exact conditions for this, because if I take a break, it's harder for me to concentrate again afterwards, and I did not want to risk it. So I worked on it completely without any breaks. But in the end, I felt the effect of this. I was exhausted. After working for 3 hours on this, I still had a little trouble with the borders. I didn't really look at the picture here, I just wanted to finish it as soon as possible. This was a puzzle I wanted to try for quite some time, and I'm very happy that this was the subject of this event now. Despite the fact that I wanted 2.5 hours at the beginning, during the puzzling, when I had some troubles with it, I thought that 3.5 hours would be an achievement I could be proud of. So I'm really happy with my result, that it was almost under 3 hours. As it was the case in the previous battle too, please don't mention any other puzzlers' competition times in the comments here. Thank you for joining me in this video, I hope you liked it, see you next time.